Hi everyone, and welcome on board this French Church Tarot reading. During this video to your Aries monthly guidance, I will be using different oracles to feel your energies. That's what is important, but also your person energies, that person with who you are sharing a deep connection in the visible or invisible world. However, keep in mind this video has an entertainment goal. It cannot reflect your entire truth. Please relax and enjoy your reading. Also, I'm French, so I might commit some mistakes with my English, but I hope it's okay. Okay, March, Aries, energies, March, Aries, energies, March, Aries, energies. Okay, the next one. Okay. We've got 4 cards to start, which is okay. Okay, so this month of March, you're going to feel something in your life, something good, something like, something a bit sweet. I don't know how to explain that, but something with which you will feel like comfy, You will feel protected, I think. You might had a conflict with someone. I think you had different interests with a person. Maybe your ex-husband or your ex-lover. I don't know, but you had like different interests in terms of how you want your relationship to be. And I really feel that you stayed on your position. It means that you didn't really commit to that person in the past, or that person didn't commit to you or with you. And I think like this relationship is not really over, okay? Because here I've got that card which says that there is a sort of negotiation. You can see the draw even if you don't understand the word here. It in French is said compromis. It means like you find a balance with that person. It's a person who is coming back. It's a person who wants to find a new, I would say, contract with you. I mean, not like a contract, it's not work issue. It's more like, romantic. Something like, okay, we did a mistake by stopping to talk to each other. Now we are going to be like more involved emotionally, for example, between us. So I think there is something like a good negotiation for you and for that person. It is obviously about feelings. I'm pretty sure of that. Pretty sure of that. It's about feelings. It's about how to deal with love, how to deal with a relationship on a daily basis. Maybe with that person, it's a person you know. You know that person from the past, it's a person who is coming back. That person is coming back and want to tell you that you might need to find like a new start. So you have like few weeks to think about how you want to restart with that person. Something is telling me that you're going to travel a bit. It might be a weekend with that person, or for example, you're going, I don't know, to a professional trip and you meet that person. There is something like that. It's not only in your hometown. It's in a town which is like maybe a bit close to your hometown, but it's not your hometown. You need to travel a bit. You need to move a bit, like in few kilometers or maybe dozens of kilometers from your place. And there is this link with a person. It is a link which is sleeping right now. When you see that video, the link is still sleeping. Like the connection with that person is still sleeping at the moment. But that person is coming back. Okay, is coming back and want to find a better balance with you. Okay? I don't know, but in the past, that person, so if you are a woman watching this video and you're thinking about men, it means that that person had issues with his masculine power. That person had probably something very like unbalanced between feminine and masculine, and I really feel that that person is changing about this issue. It's more about finding a balance between masculine and feminine energy. And here there is something that is good because you are going to find that better balance with that person. And I guess it's part also uh, of the negotiation, you know? It's like trying um, to know like how to act with that person, trying to be sincere and like the most honest person you can. And I think that person is really, really trying to be like more open-minded, okay? To welcome more energies. It can be more feminine energies. If you're a man and we are talking about a woman, it can be the contrary. Like that person has a bit more masculine energy. So you adapt according to your situation, okay? But that's really good, actually. That's a good start for the reading. Hmm. Okay, that's actually very deep. That's very, very deep. There is something. There is something which is kinda intense that is coming for you in March. It's quite intense. That person will admit that she lied. Someone lied to you before, and today you're living the consequences of that previous lie. Okay, so there is something that is changing in a few weeks because that person, I think, when she will, that person will come to talk to you, she will admit that she did a mistake. She will admit that she was not really honest with you, and you will have a temptation. You will have a temptation, temptation to trust that person or to refuse the explanation. Okay, so you will have to find a balance between your will to move forward or the will to ignore. Okay, so you have to find a solution between that. You have to know that between you and that person there is like a strong connection which is spiritual. Okay, spirituality is at the center of your connection with that person. And for example, we can really feel that there is a lot of emotions because I really feel that that person has something very deep to tell you, something very a bit dramatic actually. That person is a bit dramatic. Mm-hmm. That guy is dramatic, but I think it's more like he during those previous months had difficulties to know what was going on in his life, and he overreacted. He all the feelings he had were like exploding everywhere, you know, like and the guy were like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I feel emotions. Oh my god. And it's a kind of traumatic guy who is coming towards you. You know him. And he comes back. Okay? We'll see, my dear Aries. Who's that person? Okay. Too much cards, so I take again. Okay. Okay. To be honest, the end of the month of March will not be the end that you expected. There is something that is a bit painful, like, okay, something new and that which can be pleasant but a bit painful. At the end of the month, okay, of March, it's painful because you see the reality in March. You had illusions about that person, about your situation. You had illusions. And now you're seeing the truth. And there are like things that you don't really like. There are things you don't really like. But it's okay. I mean, it's still a present from the universe. It's still a present. but you have to know that the reality can be sometimes difficult, and you have a sort of present which is you like it, but you like have distance to that present, okay, to that gift, if I may say. You're like, okay, I accept it, but it's painful. That's a bit the vibe of March. I'm pretty sure the weeks after, in April, May, June, you will better understand that gift. It might not be the gift like, which is understandable immediately. It's more a gift that is basically, I would say, accepted on a long term, scale. It's not that easy to understand, but it is actually. You will see. You will see. But of course, the issue is positive. I mean, it's good. But facing the reality can be difficult. Well, last card for my Aries. I'll just take that one. Okay. Oh, that's good. Actually, there is like an earth sign. Okay. Someone from earth sign who wants to talk to you and want to share some information. Okay. So maybe it's the person we're talking about in this reading. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, my dear Aries, and see you later.